Grandmaster John Ayedun on Sunday became the third player to win the South-West Scrabble Open Tournament after he defeated Abdulmumin Jimoh for 477-390 in the final game of the 15-round event to urge his closest rival, Cyril Umebiye, to the title with a cumulative points of +81. The Lagos State player poked his nose with a +958 ahead of the defending champion, who won +877, and Jimoh, who scored +679 after the trio recorded 11 wins and 4 defeats to win the Giant Trophy and a cash prize of 600,000 naira at the end of the two-day tournament. Umebiye, who placed second, would, however, miss the opportunity to having the trophy for keeps after he failed to win the title for a second time. The finicky nature of the game again came into play when Day 1 leader Umujose fell from his advantage position to 6th, despite winning the final day with a win and with just 3 games left, which he lost. In the rankings, 2022 African champion Enoch Nwali, new African king Timileyin Doko, Umujose, and Ibukunfaloye, who all recorded 10 wins and 5 defeats, each were separated by varying cumulative points of +1,138, +504, +326, and +27. Emotions were high as top players tried to outpour each other in the closing stage.
Like every other event, it's been a very competitive one. I actually never saw it coming. With the presence of 2 African champions, the immediate past African champion Enoch Nwali and the just recently inaugurated African champion Doko Timileyin. Having them in this tournament to participate with them shows that it's really a competitive one. So me emerging as the winner, it's not a small feat, and I'll give God all the glory for that achievement.
Well, the experience has always been a tough one, to be honest, because putting together a tournament of this magnitude requires a lot of resources, requires a lot of logistics, requires a lot of, preparation. And yes, we will not rule out the fact that due to the economic challenges, in the country today, putting tournaments like this is quite a challenge, and even for the players, having to travel, having to, come out from different parts of the country, it could be. But for me, I think it's good to look at the bright side and see how we can be able to improve, the game, and continue to have more tournaments, where we have more tournaments, it will also be able to make us, prepare well for future international tournaments. We know next year there's going to be the World Scrabble Championship in Ghana, and the tournaments like this tend to prepare, our players.
We have started grooming them. You know that with this event now, so many star players will be coming up. We have done that before. We have groomed people in the private secondary school and public secondary school in the past, like the Afelumo, like Femi Akiloso too. So many of them, we have groomed them through this type of event. I used to host all the type of tournaments in the world. I call it Scrabble, and that brings all the secondary school together, secondary school students together, and from there, many of them have attended international games.